everybody, this is Erica with Look What's in My Hoop. It is Friday, March 31st, and I am here with Flosstube number 14. So welcome. I am so glad to be back. I think it's been about a month, which is my typical time frame for being able to record Flosstube videos. I definitely have a lot to show and share again, so I'm grateful that you're here, and I hope you stick around for the video. I have winners for last video's recording. I have a couple of new things to give away today and a lot to share. Oh, and probably the most exciting thing, I have our mystery from last video was solved. So if you didn't watch the last video and don't know what I'm talking about, stick around. I'll go through everything again. But this community is wonderful. I swear, I think Flosstubers could solve the world's problems. Like, people were right on the ball and got back to me with answers to my questions. So I'm really excited about that. And it's quiet right now-ish, sort of. My husband took the day off of work, but he's doing errands. My oldest two are at school, and you may have seen my little one flitting through, so she may make an appearance in this video. Depends on how busy she is. Oh, you heard me talking about you. Say, oh, we're finger painting.
No, I'm hand painting because I'm doing my whole hand so I can make a turkey.
You're doing your whole hand to make a turkey?
Yeah.
Awesome. I hope she doesn't touch my stitching stuff. Oh, God. So what's been going on? I didn't get as much stitching in this past month as I was hoping to. For some reason, it was just really, really busy. My oldest daughter, Claire, turned 12 on March 16th. So we had family celebrations for that, and then she had a big friend sleepover, and we just did different things to help celebrate her birthday. And then Haley, do you want to talk about your birthday?
Yeah. My birthday's on March 25th. I already passed that.
Yeah, yes. So Haley's birthday, she said, is on March 25th, which is true. And yes, March 25th has passed. Can you tell them how old you are now? 5. So I'm a little bit sad. I don't officially have a toddler in the house anymore. She's my last baby, and she's a school-aged kid now, so it's very exciting. So we did some celebrating for her birthday as well, and it's just been kind of a busy month. But I have a lot to share. I'm going to try not to make this video be as long as the other ones because I feel like 50, 60 minutes is a lot for a Flosstube video, but since I only do it once a month, I have to cram everything in. So I'm just going to dive right in. Thank you for all of the viewers that have returned and keep watching me month after month. I know there's so many Flosstubers out there and really wonderful ones to watch, so I'm really grateful that you keep coming back to my channel. And as I've mentioned before, I just do this just because I enjoy sharing and being part of this community. And welcome to any new viewers. Welcome, stick around. I hope you like what you see. I always have a lot to share and a lot to talk about. A couple of things I wanted to mention. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions or just want to drop me a note. I'll list my email address as well. I don't check that email every day. In fact, I might only check it once or maybe twice a week. So if I don't get back to you right away, it's only because there's some time constraints in my life, and I have to limit what I choose to do. And also, thank you so much for everyone that leaves comments. I love it that you comment. And I at least always put a like or a heart or whatever it shows up as on my screen to all of the comments. If I don't respond to you individually, it literally is just a matter of timing because I might not be able to respond to you at that time. If I'm able to, I always leave a comment, and if I can't, it's not you personally or the comment that you left, it's just a matter of timing in my life at that moment. So please don't take offense, but please continue to leave comments. I love reading them, and I love sharing some of the things that you guys say in your comments as well with other viewers because a lot of it can be very useful. So let's dive right in. Haley, honey, can you keep it a little bit quieter?
No.
No, okay. There, from the 5-year-old. All right, so the first thing I wanted to share, this was almost a finish, and it's Brenda Gervais Spring Fling. I do not have any FFOs this month. I think I had my fill last video, doing all those FFOs. So, oops, I'm gonna have to get this to show. This would have been a finish, except I ran out of the white color, which was Magnolia Blossom. Oh, baby, wow. Hey, I love that you're doing that. Just don't touch my stitching stuff. And I went to order Magnolia Blossom, and for some reason, between looking at the color that I needed and actually ordering it, I switched from Magnolia Blossom to, it was either roasted marshmallow or toasted marshmallow. One of those I ordered, and then when it came, I'm like, oh, this is not the right color. So I had to order the right color, and it should be here today. So I will definitely finish this tonight. But this is my finish. This is stitched on 32 count ash rose. It might be called vintage ash rose. I'm not really sure. But you can see I have a couple of little lines to do here, and then I have to round out his face here. So there's just a few more lines. It won't take me long to do, and then this will be a finish. And my favorite part of this are these the satin stitch on the robins. So cute. But I'm really excited to have this almost done. I don't know how I will finish it yet. Christy with crosshatch quilts, I've seen on her videos, she has a really adorable frame, or has her piece framed, and the frame comes right up along the bottom of this, and it looks really nice like that. So I don't know, I'll have to think about this. I'm sure something will come to me. But I'm glad to almost have this done. And I'm really glad because this was a whip from last year. So I am still working on whittling down my whip patterns. Are we clean?
Most of it. Actually, I got a lot.
Good job,
Only
honey.
most of it.
Most of it, okay.
Because the front's a little bit missing.
Yeah, all right. How about you hold the patterns and you let mommy handle the fabric, okay? All right. So for those of you that have not met Haley, this is my little one, Haley. She sometimes makes an appearance in my videos and sometimes does not, depending on the day. Okay, so the next whip that I wanted to show you, okay, go ahead and hold that right up. Yep, kind of get close to this is Pink Sparrow Sampler. Oh, it's kind of hard, huh? I started this a couple of months ago. Yep, we can put it down. And these are the beautiful threads. Put that down. Got to be patient. These are the beautiful threads that go with it, which I'll show you in a minute on the fabric because it'll be better. I am stitching this on 36 count Milk and Honey linen by Fiber on a Whim. And I am halfway done. So excited. You know, I ironed those two projects, my birthday present. This is her horse, her little hobby horse. It is hysterical watching her gallop around the house. He's so cute.
Watch. There's a speaker inside the ear.
Yes. Okay. How about you go?
Ear.
You go ride around the horse.
No.
Okay. Mommy's talking, so we really gotta focus. Okay. And this is how far I've been able to get. So I'm halfway done. Try to get this so you can see. Showing up a little dark in here today. I'm not sure why. I have my ring light on and it's very sunny outside.
It's dark.
Maybe this is pretty a good representation.
And the tree lights are on.
Oh yes, my tree, which still has my Christmas winter ornaments on it. I am very behind in decorating. We still have to decorate for Easter, which I plan on doing this afternoon. Otherwise, I normally would show you my tree over here, but I'm a little embarrassed that it still has Christmas winter decorations on it. So anyways, this is my stitching. I'm doing 1 thread over 2 threads of linen. And what I've been trying to do is just get 1/4 of a page done a month. I mean, this is not a particularly difficult stitch. I do have to take my time because linen is kind of new to me. And you know, it's not like even weave. Obviously the holes are not evenly spaced. It is very easy to get off count. So I really have to focus. In fact, I had to frog this out twice because I was off and it just drove me crazy. Oh, you know, and for those of you that are new, I do not mind talking about my mistakes. I think most stitchers obviously make mistakes. I am also not a perfectionist. I do not have to have every single stitch exactly the way it is on the pattern. There are some stitches where I'm off that I can't fudge and it really bothers me, so those ones I do fix. In general, I try not to frog. Somehow this is off a little bit down here, but I don't think overall you can tell it's like 1/2 stitch off. So I'm leaving it. But I did want to ask, this color right here, it's so much brighter than the other colors. Do you think it looks okay or is it a little odd? Do you see how bright, how those just pop right out? This is a very soft colored sampler. I mean, beautiful colors. Oh, in fact, let me pull those up. Mostly Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. And that particular color is burnt orange. And I'm using more of the orange color than the brown, which is what it recommended in the pattern instructions. So, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, that's your turkey? I love it. That is beautiful. Good color choice, honey. Blue and yellow. Careful, babe. So I don't know. I don't think I want to frog it out, but it does seem a little bit bright to me compared to the others. So I may try. I will definitely get at least 1/4 of this done because if you remember a couple videos ago, I have another pattern I really want to start, but I can't start it until this one is done. So I may try to get that done this next month, but I also have a lot of new starts, which I'm going to go over. I also worked on, you want to hold this up?
Yeah.
Okay, can you get it close? Let me move you closer. Farm Fresh. This was from Cherry Hill Stitchery.
You should call it
There.
Farm Flowers since it has flowers.
Yes.
Oh, Farm Chicken.
Farm
Because it has
Chicken. Well,
chicken.
they called it Farm Fresh. So I did get a little progress in this. Oh, I almost lost my needle. Goodness gracious. This is stitched on 32 count Bramble. Did the whole chicken. I did this little section. I worked on this some. I think I even may have finished the flower pot there. Not flower pot, watering can. I am stitching this 2 threads on 32, which I don't know why I started it out that way because it kind of bugs me. In fact, I was a little irritated with it. I do not love the way my stitches are coming out. And so about a week ago, I was ready to just UFO that. UFO this? Is that what they call it? Oh, honey, don't mess up my threads. I don't know. Put that right back where you found it so I can keep things organized. But then when I picked it up today, I'm like, you know what? I don't have that much left. I love the way this is finished here. So I'm going to finish it. And I'm not going to UFO all the things just because I get irritated with them one time, right? What a waste that would be.
Chicken.
So I also worked on that. Sorry, I moved the table a little bit. I had a couple new starts this month. If you remember in my last video, I showed a pattern by Tralala. Ooh, careful, baby. It was really sweet. It had a little lady and a wreath, and it was called Enheaver. And I had that, put that down. I had it finished by somebody, finishing by Kathy. And I talked about ordering the summer pattern. There's one for each season. So I did order the summer one. Haley, you're so cute. Look at that little smile. I started this with the called for threads. I think they're all Gentle Arts. They are. Really sweet. You got little floss horns, huh? It's almost embarrassing how what little stitches I did put in. I'm not even sure of my orientation on this. I think it goes like this. This is my very teeny tiny little start. 1 thread over 2. This is also 32 count bramble. So you can see this is the very bottom of the vessel. So I love this.
I was gonna
do what? Could you sit before you have it?
do
Show the thread or the
No,
this? Oh well, show it up to them. The reason I didn't get more stitching on it was I didn't have as much time this month as I talked about, but also I did another new start which I'm going to show you, and it's more spring related, so I kind of wanted to get a lot more work done on that. This one is for summer, so I will work on it. Put it down. Not yet, honey.
No, I want to do it next.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, here, you can show this. So this pattern was a new start. Ooh, don't wrinkle it, honey, because Mommy likes to keep them nice and neat. Brenda Gervais Tulip Festival. Are we in the middle of the screen? I know you got to stretch a little further. Yes. And I started this. Let me see your hands. I think, that's kind of stained on there now, huh?
It's
Okay.
kind of good.
All right, you can hold it. Yep. Here, do me a favor. Try not to touch the fabric. Just, okay. That's okay. This is how far I've been able to get. This actually stitches up really quick. And I was very excited about that because I did all of this pretty much over just a couple of hours, over maybe 3 days. These 2 tulips though, I messed up the count. They were down too far. I had to rip those out and restitch them. And then this one I had to rip out a second time because I can't count. What is my problem? But then I really wanted to come in and get some of this blue, her beautiful blue dress. I know, honey, that's far to stretch. I'm sorry.
I'll go in the tape.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna hold it. Okay, good job. And my plan was I'm going to just put in, I did this basket, I think her arms come down, and then I'm going to put those stitches in so then I can just not focus and just do fill in with the blue. Now normally I do not start blue on one side and then go to the other side, but I added an extra stitch in the basket here and it shouldn't have been there. So because I'm lazy and didn't want to frog out one stitch, I just went over that stitch with the blue and I didn't want to forget. I figured by the time I got over there, I might forget. Baby sit. So I just took one thread length, went over that stitch and just filled in with it. So I will not have this done for Easter. I mean, I should have it done still during the official spring. I guess I have until June, right? But this is really sweet. I love it. I will probably finish this up into a little pillow display. Oh, and I wanted to tell you too, I did not bring most of this is the called for threads, but I started to stitch with this green, which I think is called, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I should have brought them with me, but I switched out the flower colors and this green because I did not like it on my fabric, which is 32 count Wren. Because the green to me looked a little bit like bodily fluids. Looked like bile and vomit. I'm sorry, I know I should not have said that because maybe you won't be able to get it out of your head. So I switched it to Oscar. The other color, the called for color was very light and it didn't show up. So I switched the green to Oscar, which I really love. And then when I started to stitch the flowers, they were a beautiful color, but it was a little bit more on the brown side to me, and I'm sorry, I wish I'd remembered to bring them. I had so much to prepare. Oh, you're pulling on my hair, baby. I had so much to prepare for. I tried to remember everything, but I couldn't. When I started to stitch this bottom flower, and it was a little more brownish than I wanted, so I switched. So the darker color flower is Classic Colorworks Red Currant. I also wanted something with a little bit of a purplish undertone. Oh, you can do one, yeah. Hold on, baby. You can do these patterns here. You just gotta be a little patient. So Red Currant, and then the lighter color is also by Classic Colorworks, Wild Berries. So if anyone is interested in those color changes, those are the thread colors. So I will be working on this for sure this month. I really love it. It's such an enjoyable stitch. Okay, and that is all of the, honey, stop, you make me so nervous, sit down. All of the whips that I have for this month. I do want to talk about some haul, and I have a new pet. I have a bunny apparently. I want to talk about some market haul, some regular haul, some different things I want to show, and then we'll get into the giveaways. So would you like to hold this up? So the first pattern I ordered was from the trilogy. This is Easter lineup. Can you hold it? Okay. I do have a couple of the other lineup patterns. I believe there's a, I got you, honey. There's a winter, oh, you don't want me to do anything. Okay. There's a winter one and a Halloween one that I have. But I saw this and I had to have it, and I'm going to start it this month. I won't have it done for Easter, but isn't that beautiful? You're doing a great job. Thank you. So you can get over-dyed floss threads for this. There's quite a few. I cannot believe out of all of the fancy floss that I have, I didn't have a single color this pattern calls for. And excuse me, I have to get a drink. So I'm going to stitch mine with DMC. Excuse me. Put that back. I had a little scrap of the 32 count Wren. So that is what I'm going to stitch this on. So sorry, my throat is dry from talking. And I have a few of the DMC colors that I just had in my stash, but I am hoping to go out tomorrow to the craft store and get the rest of them. And I think that'll be okay. So this coming month, for the month of April, I am going to pull out my Brenda Gervais Heart to Hand.
Bunny, chocolate bunny.
Oh, what is it called? Oh, I can't even think of it.
Chocolate bunny.
It's like heart. Oh my God. I am so sorry. You'll see it next. Honey, are you okay?
Yeah.
You will see it next month when I've actually worked on it. This is why your butt needs to sit on the seat. Come on.
I like sitting on my knees.
Yeah, but you could really get hurt. And this is a video, and Mommy doesn't know how to edit. So everyone's going to see you bonk your head. Okay, here, let's turn this around. And maybe don't be a bunny in the chair. Be a bunny on the floor. Okay?
No.
Yes.
No.
So I am going to pull out, that is another whip. That's my Focus old whip that I'm going to work on. But I am planning on several new starts this month. And this Easter lineup is the first one. So, shall we show this? Oh, let's be gentle, gentle. Now, I ordered this new because I'm in the spring mood. This is Stacy Nash Primitives. What's her name? Jenny. This is, I'm going to hold my daughter, so I hope she can hold the pattern okay for you. This is Jenny. She's one of the animal crackers. I just love this so much. So,
speaking of animal crackers, could I have some? I don't think we even have
I don't think we have animal crackers, but I will get some when I get groceries. It's the little blue dress and this robin's, or is that a robin's nest? This little nest right here. And what I'm going to do, my plan is to stitch this, and I might make it into a little purse. Even though she's holding a basket, I might have like a little 3D accessory off of her with a little braided strap and that little nest. We will see. I'm not really sure. I will be stitching that on the called for linen vintage homespun by R&R Productions. And let me see this. We got to show them the thread colors because that's the most exciting part. Look at this beautiful blue. That blue is Gentle Art Barn Gray. Oh, I guess gray, but it looks blue to me.
It looks purple to me.
It does kind of look purple, you're right in there, but I think it's supposed to be blue like the photo. Anyways, we're going with it. So I'm excited to start that. I'm going to devote a week to each of these new starts. And then I won't get them all done, but that's okay. They will just roll over to next year, and then I will finish them for the next season. Honey, put that back. Making me confused.
Where'd you put the little Easter holes?
Oh, you can show that when we get to it. I'm going to show one more thing first. Now, the Huga Stitcher, Samantha with the Huga Stitcher, started this particular pattern. She lives in Manitoba, I think it's Manitoba, don't quote me, Canada. And her plan was to start this on the first snowfall up there, you know, and kind of help get her through the winter months up there. And it is by Lila Studio, called Spring Quaker. Now, she's mentioned this in, you know, the last few of her videos, and I was like, oh, that's really nice, but I don't think I want to stitch it. But then her very last video, she has quite a bit of this done, and it hook, line, and sinker got me in. I said I have to have it. So I am going to start this. And I will be stitching this on, what is it? Cafe Outlet by Fiber on a Whim. This is 36 count Edinburgh linen. Looks very similar to the fabric that I'm going to use for Jenny. And it doesn't come with, I had to order. I'm not going to take these out of the bag, but I'll try to reduce the glare. Those are the DMC threads. I'll put that down, we'll show it soon. And then these are the fancy floss that's called for. Really pretty. I think it'll look beautiful on this. Again, I know I won't get this done this season, but that's okay. My goal is just to finish up my old whips and then have some new whips to move over into the next year. So she's trying to show you, I had a, babe, sit back before you fall, for the love of God. I had a viewer that I had let borrow a pattern, and when she returned the pattern, Kim, you know who you are, very sweetly sent me, oh, put that pen down, these beautiful floss tags. So adorable. And like what Haley was trying to show you, she made those and this little floss drop with this little vintage chicken. And I try to get it without the glare. It's so
like
sweet.
With that
Oh, with the kerchief around her? Yeah. So I love that. And it came with a sweet little bunny charm. So thank you so much, Kim, for these. I love them. And I am going to use them for a project I have here to show you in just a little bit. But that was so sweet and definitely unnecessary, but very much appreciated. So thank you. I cherish those. Love them. Let's see, the next thing I wanted to show you, well, actually, I'll show you the project that I'm going to use the floss drops for. This is the Prairie Schooler Farm Fresh. I didn't take it out of the package because it's a little, I don't know, I just didn't want to yet. I thought that was very, very sweet, kind of, just a quaint little spring Easter kind of a stitch. I'm going to use all of the called for DMCs. There's a lot for all 4 of these eggs. I'm not sure if I will stitch all 4 or, I don't know, I love all 4, so I probably will stitch them. But I wanted to show this to you as just an idea. My
I
plan,
would want the bunny.
I'll start with the bunny.
Okay.
My plan is to stitch all 4 of them and then just put in this little bowl. Maybe just kind of have some of them sticking up above the others somehow. And this I did get at Hobby Lobby. I will show you the tag. I did not pay that price. It was marked down 60% off, or maybe more. But you can see the number. I will read it just in case you didn't get it. It's 5771795, and that's from Hobby Lobby. You might be able to get it online or maybe even still at your local store. But I thought you could fill it with just some moss and then have those beautiful little eggs sticking up. All these plans, I need more time to stitch. Let's see, what's next? I had wanted to show this for 2 months now, and I keep forgetting to pull it out because I didn't start it. I have seen Stitchy Linda on Instagram purchase this pattern around the same time that I did, and I haven't even started it. She's much farther ahead, but it's beautiful. It's Crochet a Go-Go Winter Sampler. This was a PDF that I purchased on Etsy. I don't have any plans to start this until maybe winter time. But what I wanted to show you is I did order fabric for it. And you know, I have to order everything online because I don't have a local LNS. And when I was looking at this fabric, it was very hard to see the colors. So I decided to just go ahead and order the linen and the Lugana in the color that I thought I wanted and see whatever one worked. And it's pretty amazing the difference. Now I knew that Lugana does not dye the same way that linen does, but I did want to share this with everyone just so you can see what a difference between the two fabrics it really can be. I ordered Atomic Ranch, and this is a 36 count linen. And I'm gonna see if I can get it so you can see. It actually has some blue in it. It's like kind of a, see, like here's a patch of blue. Kind of a blue and a brown. This kind of might be most accurate right here. I just thought it would be so pretty and that maybe it would pick up on the little bit of blue in the pattern. So that is the fabric that I am going to stitch it on. However, I also ordered the Lugana in the same color, the Atomic Freeze, and this is how the Lugana came out. You can see, if I hold them up together, what a huge difference. I don't know that it's always the case that there will be such a striking difference between the two fabrics, but for this particular instance, it's huge. Like, you would not even think that these are the same fabric. Now, I like this one best for that particular pattern, but this is also beautiful. I will definitely use it for something. I don't know what. I love stitching on Lugana. So I just wanted to share that because I thought it was really interesting, and I am glad that like I said, I ordered these a couple months ago and I just kept forgetting to show them during my videos, but I am glad that I ordered both because I really love that linen for this project. Okay, next thing I wanted to show you is some market haul. Well, actually, let me just show you my regular haul. So I ordered the Easter lineup, which Haley showed, my little Vanna White, but I also ordered spring lineup. I don't know, these little lineups just tickle my fancy, I guess. They're so sweet. I love them in the little frames, so that's probably what I will do. But I'm going to do the Easter lineup first. Then on Hirschner's website, I had shown before that I was able to download the Halloween Fairy. I think it's by Nora Corbett. How do you say it? And it was a $5 PDF download. It's a beautiful piece. It's got some beading of this little Halloween fairy. And I decided to just go on and see what other PDF downloads they have. It's very hard. Like when I searched for that fairy, it was very difficult. I typed in the word fairy and I had to go through pages and pages and pages to find the fairy that I wanted. So this time around, I wanted to be a little bit smarter, and I just typed in PDF download, and it was much, much better. Mostly cross-stitch PDF downloads came up. There were a few PDF downloads that were not cross-stitch related, but by far 95% of it was cross-stitch, so it made it much easier to look and see what was available. And I ordered this. Oh, I don't even know if this has a name on it. I have seen other stitchers stitch this little haunted house. And I remember I watched a Flosstube where a designer, I want to say it was Stitching Faye, I don't know, that stitched it, but her house was a different color, spookier. So I thought this was so sweet for $5. I really liked this. I liked it when I saw it, and then when I happened to see it, when I was looking through the downloads, I said, oh, I have to get this. So I ordered that. And then this one, and I'm sorry, I don't know why it doesn't have the designer on here. It doesn't even have the title, so I apologize for that. I wish I had a little more information. But you, like I said, you could go on to, oh, Pumpkin Patch Quilts. I do have the information. Let me pull it out. Pumpkin Patch Quilts. The designer is Gail Busey. And what is the title? I'm not sure. Maybe that is the title, Pumpkin Patch Quilts? Or is that the company that made the pattern? I don't know. So anywho, if you're interested, you can go to Hirschner's and download that. And then I also purchased Ghosty's Garden. Honey, they can't see. Ghosty's Garden. I don't love that ghost. I want to swap the ghost out for a cuter ghost. Probably one that I have in a book by Brenda Gervais. I really think that is super sweet. I love the border. But this was also a $5 PDF. So I'll show that. Am I showing these long? Haley, watch the cord. Am I showing these long enough? I hate it when people put things up and they don't really give you enough time to stare at it. Like I said, it's really sweet. But I don't love that ghost. So I will swap the ghost out for something cuter. So those were new. And then I will show you my haul. I only ordered a few things, one of which I'm also going to start this month, along with those other two patterns. It's Stacy Nash, the Spring Chickens Pin Keep. Haley, honey, tone it down. Stacy Nash, Spring Chickens Pin Keep. That is the sweetest little thing. And it's kind of big, 9.5 by 9.5, stitched on, I don't know if that's on a 32 count. I won't take the time to look, but these are the called for threads, and I am also going to stitch this on a 32 count Wren extra fabric that I had. I think it will be okay. Really pretty. I don't know what is up with me and the chickens lately. I don't know if it's spring. There's one more red color. This was like kind of a mess, but I didn't want to buy a new one because I already had it. So, but I thought this was really sweet. I even have a, I will turn it into a little pillow like this, or pin keep, I guess is what they call it. But I do have a finishing idea beyond the pin keep. So I'm excited for that. So that will be my third new start this month, and I am not mad at all about all these new starts. I've been so good, you know, not having 100 million different starts, but this month I'm doing it 3, at least 3. I also purchased from Haul Every Opening Flower by Brenda Gervais, and I was really torn about this. I had seen it, you know, before market, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't need another pattern. I don't know if I love it enough. And then I stared at it for a long time, and I'm like, you know what? I think I do, because I really love this. And I love that little bird. I didn't love this tree, but it goes. So I ordered it. And then I was just watching the in-hand stitchers video, the in-hand stitcher, her latest video, and she started this and she had done page 1. So if you want to see what it looks like, go check her video out on YouTube. She only has, I think this was her 4th video, but beautiful stitcher. She has quite a few projects that she shows every video, and it's really nice. So definitely go check her out. But anyways, she completed page 1, and it is beautiful. I'm so happy that I bought this, but if anyone is interested, you know, this is still available. It just came out with market. You could also check out her video to see what it looks like if you were not really sure. So I don't know when I will start that. It won't be this month because I have other projects that I want to do. And I think that's, oh no, I had one more. Where did I put it? Oh my goodness. You try to be organized and it just doesn't happen. Oh well, I'll show it someday. It was another pattern by Stacy Nash in the round. Let me see if I put it in here. It's possible. Nope. Okay. All right, so I'm not as organized as I thought I was. That's very disturbing. I swear I put it out. But anyways, that is all of the haul, all of my plans. So I do want to get into giveaways. We had 3 from my last video, and a winner that did not get in touch with me from the video before. So Deborah Quilt, you won this pattern, Springtime. So Deborah, please get in touch with me. I will list up my email below so I can get this out to you. If she doesn't get back to me, you guys, then I will go back to that video from 2 months ago. I will pull a new winner and announce it in my next video. But Deborah, I would really love to get this out to you, so I hope you see this and send me your address. Also, I'm only going to announce winners on my video. So the best way to know that I have a new video out is to hit the bell for the notifications, and that way you're notified when there's another video and you can watch it and see if you're a winner or not. So Deborah, hope you get back to me. So for the new winners for this month is Oz. This included the pattern, the thread, and a little needle minder. And that winner goes to Janice Kramer, or this goes to Janice Kramer, who is the winner. She just, I really liked her statement because she said, I really need to slow down on my pattern collection. I'm not going to live to be 150 in order to stitch all of them. Janice, I'm rowing the same boat. I have more patterns that I want to stitch than I think I will ever. I better have good eyesight until the day I die. That's all I have to say. And I hope that's a long, long time from now because there is a heck lot of stitching I want to do. So congratulations, Janice. Email me. I will ship this right out to you. Now the next winner for summer, this was the Crochet A Go-Go pattern, like the spring one, but this was the summer one that I will not be stitching. And that goes to Connie Dahlgren, Dahlgren. So congratulations, Connie. Email me your address. I'll get this out to you. She writes that she can't wait for summer to be here. So this will be a great summer stitch for you. And the last giveaway is Harvest Time. This was an extra copy that I had. And this goes to Sophia Lucero. So Sophia, I hope that you watch this video and email me your address, and I will get these right out to you. I have a couple of giveaways for this month, so just remember you have to be over 18 because I have to be able to legally obtain your address so I can ship these to you. Don't say freebie, don't say giveaway in the comments. I think those words kind of attract the trolls, and we don't want that in this space, right? I have two that I'm going to be giving away, and one of the things I wanted to ask before I show these giveaways is my stepson, who is 22, his name is Reed. He has been in Florida. We live in New York. He's been in Florida the last 4 years attending college down there. He goes to Embry-Riddle, which is, I'm sorry, really great school down there. And he is graduating in May in aerospace engineering, which I'm so excited for him. We are so proud of him. He has worked very, very hard, and it's paid off. He got a job in his field doing something that he's always wanted to do, and he'll be starting that in June, I believe the end of June, in Texas, Houston, Texas. Oh my God, I'm so excited for him, but I am so sad that he's going to be even farther away. He is the best big brother to my 3 girls, and they love him very much. And for those of you that have watched my other videos, you know that he and I are not friends. We have never been friends. I do not do well in the humidity, and so I have just resigned myself that we will take trips out to Houston, but it will have to be in the dead of January when it is hopefully tolerable out there. I don't know. I mean, it will not be during the summer. It would have to be something major for me to go in the summer because I wilt, I melt. I'm just not happy. So, but we are super excited for him. But anyways, the point of my story is he is graduating from Florida in May, or from his school in Florida in May. So we will be going down in early May to spend some time there and to honor his graduation and celebrate with him. But I am super excited because I have convinced my husband to drive me to some kind of L&S down there, a needlework store, and drop me off so that I can spend some time perusing and touching and seeing all the stitchy things. But I wanted to ask you viewers, we will be his school is in Daytona, so we will be between Orlando and Daytona. So if any of you live in Florida or are familiar with some stitching shops down there, I mean, I can Google this, I'm sure I can find something, but I'm really interested to hear if you have any particular shops that you like down there, or any recommendations, or so let me know in the comments if you've been any place in Florida before, and I don't mind driving a little bit of ways away from there to even go to a shop. So we'll see. So I'm excited. So one of the giveaways that I wanted to give away, I had purchased these because I thought that I would stitch them. It kind of went with my dining room decor last summer, but I've moved away from it a little bit. And I ordered these from, she has a Flosstube. What is the name of it? Oh goodness, I can't remember. I think she designed these. artithdesign.com. So these are the 2 patterns that I want to give away. They've never been used. They come with the complete kit, a needle, backing fabric to stitch on, these sweet little charms. One is called Maryland Blue Crab, and I'm going to give these away as a set. and the other one is called the Blue Heron. Sorry for the glare, but I don't want to take them out of the packaging. And this color thread comes with one of them. Yeah, Art of Design. This Blue Heron. Oh, it's a beautiful blue. So, so pretty. So I want to give these away as a set. So just in the comment, use the word heron, H-E-R-O-N. Oh, hi, Doll. Oh, are we going to make an appearance again? Dolly. Dolly's going to the vet on Monday because she needs to get spayed. Huh, baby? Yeah. I'm going to be sad because this fuzzy little belly is going to be shaved down. But, yeah, somebody's home, huh? My husband will be coming through the door. So, if you'd like to win this, just put the word heron in the comments. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, I brought out last video this vintage cross-stitch piece that I found. I didn't have any information on it. I thought it was so sweet. And you guys really came through. The first person that commented on it was Linda, all the way from England, and she was the one that had mentioned that it's a Needles and Hoops sampler kit. I'm so sorry, I've been talking too much. And she explained that it was a stamped cross-stitch kit. So sorry. So Linda, thank you for that information. And then Maria sent me an email with a ton of information as well, and she said that that they were kits that used J&P Coats floss. They were usually done on 14 count Aida, and they came with round, square, and oval gold plastic frames. And she was really sweet. She sent me a couple other pictures that she had of kits by Needles and Hoops that she had worked on, and they were really beautiful. I wish that I could have printed them out to show you. But anyways, once I had that information, I was able to do a search, and I found one, a brand new kit. And I know this might not be everyone's cup of tea because it's a stamped cross-stitch kit, but a lot of you commented how sweet that you thought it was. Some of you really wanted to know if I had information on it, where they could get it. So these are available on the secondary market. And again, you can see Needles and Hoop. Comes with the thread and the stamped kit. So I wanted to give this away so that one of you could also have your own lemonade project. One viewer made a comment, and I thought this was the cutest idea, where you could modify this. I don't know, did I mention this? No, I couldn't have mentioned it in my last video. Where you could modify this and have a hot cocoa bar here for winter, or you could do like a little apple cider station for fall, so you could adjust the colors. I mean, once you have the pattern, you could, well, you would have to like make a copy of the pattern, of the fabric, I think, to get the pattern if you wanted to adjust it later on. But anyways, I thought that was a brilliant idea and very sweet, and that would be pretty easy to do. Come up with a new saying that was appropriate for that season. So I thought that was brilliant. And anyways, I wanted to give this out. So I know it's a little bit unusual. I'm sure many of you are way advanced beyond the stamped cross stitch, but it's so sweet, and I was so happy to find it. So thank you both to Linda and Maria for helping me solve this. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry about my little coughing fit there at the end, and I will be back in about a month with another video. Happy stitching.